The 2025 WNBA regular season has officially entered its last week. The playoffs tip off September 14th, but the chaos has already begun. Only the Minnesota Lynx have locked the no 1 seed, while the other 7 spots are a scramble that fans can't take their eyes off. Asterisk, with a 32-9 record, the Lynx are steamrolling into the postseason. Napheesa Collier is right on A'ja Wilson's heels for the scoring title at 23.4 points per game, and Minnesota boasts the top offensive and defensive ratings. DraftKings lists them as finals favorites at plus 120, and honestly, who's arguing? Asterisk loss. Vegas has clinched behind a 13-game winning streak, tying a franchise record. A'ja Wilson is unstoppable, 26.8 points. 12.4 rebounds, and a ridiculous all-around impact. They're now the hottest team in the league and the one Minnesota fans least want to see. Asterisk Phoenix has strung together 6 straight wins, powered by their healthy big three, Alyssa Thomas, Satu Sabali, and Kalia Copper. With Thomas rewriting the record books for triple-doubles, the Mercury enter the postseason not just alive, but terrifying. Asterisk, the Sparks are still clinging to hope. They face Atlanta again, and Dallas in a brutal stretch. With a 6-game sprint to finish the season, fatigue and depth could be their biggest enemies. But the way Derek Hamby and Ricky Jackson are playing, no one's counting them out. Asterisk, Atlanta is already locked into the postseason, but don't expect them to coast. Ryan Howard and Breonna Jones give them one of the league's most balanced rosters, and their 12-5 post-All-Star record makes them as dangerous as anyone in the field. Asterisk, New York has stumbled without Sabrina Ionescu, losing back-to-back games and struggling offensively. Still, they've clinched and ranked top 3 in offensive rating. If Sabrina returns before playoffs, the Liberty could instantly transform from limping to lethal. Asterisk, Seattle has become the league's most unpredictable squad, beating Minnesota one night, blowing a 17-point lead to Los Angeles the next. Skylar Diggins and Nika Ogwumik can still carry them, but their inconsistency leaves fans unsure which storm will show up. Asterisk, Indiana is in the mix, but without Caitlin Clark since July 15th. Add injuries to Sophie Cunningham and Sydney Colson, and the Fever's margin is razor thin. They've beaten playoff teams this year, but can they survive long enough to give Clark a shot at postseason play? Asterisk, Lynx plus 120, clear favorite. Aces plus 150. Right on their heels. Mercury plus 500. The Dark Horse. Dream plus 850, sleeper value. Everyone else fighting uphill battles in the books. Asterisk, Atlanta is a 6.5-point favorite. Their offense is too deep, their defense too connected. Unless the Sparks tighten up their 3-point defense, the Dream should roll. Look for Ryan Howard to torch LA. From deep. Pick a TL minus 6.5, Howard over 3.5 threes, plus 135, closing parenthesis. Asterisk, the Liberty are underdogs without Sabrina, but Seattle hasn't proven they can close games. Nika Ogwumik should feast, but Jungle Jones can counter in the paint. Lean NY plus 2. Pick Ogwumik over 17.5 points, 120. Asterisk, Phoenix enters red hot. Connecticut is eliminated and near the bottom of every statistical category. This isn't just a win spot, it's a statement game for the Mercury to keep momentum. Pick PAHO-10.5. If LA drops even 2 of their final 6, they risk falling completely out of the playoff picture. But if they survive this gauntlet, it'll be one of the most inspiring turnarounds in WNBA history. Asterisk, the defending champs still have talent. Jungle Jones, Breena Stewart, Natasha Cloud, but health is their make or break. A first-round exit is possible, but so is another finals run. That's the drama. Asterisk, Seattle needs a true closer. Diggins and Ogwumik put up numbers, but the late-game collapse against the Sparks exposed their lack of execution. Without fixes, they'll limp into the postseason. Asterisk, the Sabally Copper Thomas trio is finally clicking. They're healthy, they're confident, and they're putting the league on notice. Expect Phoenix to be the team no top seed wants to face. Asterisk Wilson versus Collier isn't just about the scoring crown, it's about MVP, legacy, and who carries their team deeper. Thursday's showdown between Aces and Lynx could decide both. Asterisk Golden State is fighting for a playoff spot in their first year. If they clinch, it'll be historic proof that expansion teams don't have to wait to compete. Veronica Burton's playmaking has been sensational. Asterisk the postseason begins in less than 2 weeks. With the Aces blazing, the Mercury surging, and the Sparks still clinging to hope, the only guarantee is Minnesota's dominance. Everything else, still wide open, asterisk, asterisk.